fucking savior. They call themselves Talib, the next teen seen walking through the streets, people taking open fire, killing for desire. But they weren't the only ones taking mother from the sun, so who do you admire? Me or a bunch of freaking liars? Execution, piling bodies going one by one, up and higher, selling dead, take a guess who are the little buyers. Innocent lives taken, and I can take it no more, and I'ma settle the score before I go retire. God, I'm sick and fucking tired of guns going click, click, when I'm smoking fire. Running over bodies, getting blood on a tire. Börsna vid dig dåstan, cheesy kemegan. Nästa jag dastan, kan visa allt bästa. Bara kött, kishwa, sådär, verkar, bekonage.
Nashville, Tennessee. This is a second airport I have visited on a journey that will eventually lead me to the land of Alexander, Afghanistan. On the day of our departure, weather conditions are poor, and the group I am traveling with is concerned that we may miss connecting flights. The military flights to the Asian continent take several days. I was assigned to travel overseas with a captain from the Oregon National Guard. I was about to spend 2 months in a foreign country on the other side of the world in a war zone. After getting to Baltimore, we boarded a plane chartered by the U.S. military and flew to Ramstein, Germany. From Germany, our plane headed for the Incirlik Air Base in Turkey. We arrived late at night in a place that none of us had ever visited or knew anything about. The next flight would take us from Turkey to Kyrgyzstan. This is the next stop before Afghanistan. We've been traveling for 2 days, many stops, and the traveling that is going to stop by midday today, when I'll hopefully be checking into the new duty station. Kyrgyzstan is part of the former Soviet Union. It would be the first of many bases I would visit in the coming weeks that had been constructed during the Cold War and during the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. We boarded a large Air Force plane here and began the last leg of our journey to our final destination, the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan.
Welcome to Afghanistan.
Bagram is an active base and the point of landing for most soldiers headed for Afghanistan. Here, everything changes and people are in a different state. For many, like me, it's the first time they've ever been in a war theater. Then word came that I would be the only member of my group that would board a truck headed for Kabul and the base called Camp Phoenix. When soldiers are on a base, they always have to carry their weapons. And when they leave a base or go outside the wire, they have to wear full combat gear. My version of full combat gear was a police SWAT vest and a second-hand army helmet from the first Gulf War. Putting the gear on and taking it back off is part of a soldier's life and part of a reporter's life in a combat zone. You learn to take it seriously, though, as you prepare for your first trip through the Afghanistan countryside.
Weapons, everyone's going to go red as they go out the gate.
Before each mission, the soldier known as the convoy commander gives a briefing to everyone aboard.
If for some reason the convoy is stopped due to whatever thing, and you are red, engage the target. If you have a clear shot at a target, engage the target. Make sure your lanes are open. CASEVAC vehicle, aid and litter team, that's going to be Specialist Lanier's vehicle, which is this one that you see right here. So any injuries or anything, they're going to be taken to that vehicle. Now what happens is, our front and rear gun trucks are going to block off that road. We don't allow traffic to just be going back and forth by us while we're fixing the situation.
The 90-minute trip to Kabul led our convoy over a road that is mostly unpaved. The U.S. military rarely sends vehicles out alone. The convoys travel through towns and villages where the energy of the people is often receptive.
It was surprising to me on the first couple of missions we went out on the road. I was going out with the ETTs, training the ANA Army personnel. We'd be driving down the road and wave to the truck drivers. Almost everybody waves back, and especially truck drivers, because we end up lowering the crime rate and the smuggling on the route. So we're appreciated a lot more than you would think.
But safety is limited for any convoy when it comes to roadside bombs and other hostile situations. Some say drivers in Afghanistan have the most dangerous job of all.
Yes, IEDs, Taliban setting up impromptu checkpoints to blackmail, rob the citizens, and so yeah, it's pretty dangerous out there.
High-tech equipment counters the various frequently deadly obstacles that the Taliban and anti-coalition forces use to wage war.
Of course, there's all kinds of force protection measures in place. Anytime you leave the compound, everybody is in their full battle gear with the ballistic vest and the helmet, and anything we can do to protect ourselves from the threats outside the gate.
The trucks have been pounding these pothole-ridden roads for years now. Mechanics at Camp Phoenix perform the necessary repairs.
It's a non-stop task. Every day we're working on vehicles. We have Bravo that supports us also. They're the maintenance section. Our vehicles, they've been in country over 3 years now, and they've been supporting the war effort.
The war takes its toll on Army trucks and Humvees. They're shot at, exploded by IEDs, and a certain percentage are involved in accidents and major breakdowns.
We inspect those vehicles every day, and we're on and off, going on missions 7 days a week.
Because wars don't keep schedules, the soldiers in the combat theater get no days off. Most have a single day of the week that they call their low-tempo day. But some work, like the repair and maintenance of military vehicles, is an everyday job.